Good afternoon, God's people. How's everyone doing today? Before we get started, I would like you all to like, subscribe, comment down below. I want to start off talking about Shanquella Roberson. I really want to say Quilla because that's what the family call her, and I look at her as family. It's sad to me that this young 25-year-old black goddess decided to go on a trip and take her friends with her. She even paid the way. Paid $5,000 for the villa for them to stay in for the weekend. And all the time they was plotting to kill this girl or beat her. And you say you all are friends. And she's walking around this house all happy and full of life while you all sitting in the room plotting. See, this is why I tell all my friends. The friends that I do have, they've been around for 30, 40, 50 years. I'm like Drake when it comes to that. No new friends. I really don't like to say I have associates outside of my friends because most of them are not even good associates. They are get high buddies. These are people that are like leeches that hang on to you and splurge off you. Never try to do anything to help themselves or to help the community or even help you back from helping them. These are leeches in the black community that's destroying our culture. And hip-hop isn't our culture. Hip-hop is a part of our culture that has been hijacked and made into demon time. It's not hip-hop no more. Okay? And these young people is listening to this type of music. And it's sending these vibrations to their mind. These thoughts. When you put these beats, these low vibrational beats over lyrics, people are not really paying attention to the lyrics as much as that beat. It's something about that low vibrational beat that attracts us. And these devils that was plotting to kill this 25-year-old woman, she just starting to live. And you all do this to her? That's sad. It make me want to snap because how dare you? I've been so angry at this. I've been wanting to talk about this for almost a month now. And it's been bothering me to the point where I done had dreams about this case. You know? Friends? This how friends treat you? It make me think about how we in the black community always talking about love and we black kings and we black queens and everyone is against us. But it seems to me that we are against ourselves. We treat each other not like crabs in a barrel. We treat each other like rats. That somebody dropped a piece of corn down there and we all go fight for it. We're not thinking about community. We're not thinking about substance on how to get things together with one another so that we can not fight over a piece of corn, but learn how to plant that and grow more for the whole community. For you guys to kill this young girl and then come back home and go talk to her mother like nothing ever happened, and then you lied and said that it wasn't no fighting going on there, and then she see a video. How do you think that make her feel about you? And I bet if she was younger, she'd have killed all you motherfuckers, because I would have. That hurts. That hurts to talk to your daughter and she's saying she enjoying herself, she's about to eat, they have a private chef. And then y'all do this? Then we get back home. We got all these investigators, American, Mexican, private investigators, YouTube investigators, and nobody can put this together. Yeah, it was jealousy involved. It was a lot of things, envy, hatred, but why? See, you guys planning this. Y'all planted this shit. I'm sorry, y'all planned this way before you left America and went to Mexico. Is that why Elise was late coming? I noticed that she had 1 or 2, allegedly, I'm not sure, family members that was brutally killed the same day that she took a flight to Cabo with you guys. Do y'all think that Shanquella had something to do with one of your family members getting killed, or she knew the person that killed your family member? Is that the reason y'all plotted on her? Could it be that she was growing so much and you guys were so jealous, it seemed like she was leaving you behind? And instead of growing with her and changing your lifestyle to try to fit into the lifestyle that she's creating, you do like the Sadducees, the Jews, and the Pharisees did to Jesus. Instead of coming up to a new knowledge and learning new things, you figure I'll kill her and take over her popularity. No one will never know because we said it was alcoholic poisoning. You see how God works? See, everything done in dark will come to light. And the reason I brought up hip hop is because all of these people that's been doing things across this nation has been 30 and under. Most of them grew up on gangster rap, drill rap, demon time rap. Everything is about killing, raping, sleeping with someone's baby's mama, sleeping with your wife, destroying someone's home. I took your chain. I shot your boy. I'm smoking on your boy. Is this hip hop? Is this our culture? And you feeding this garbage to these young, immature, impressionable minds? And you expect them to go out here and carry themselves with the proper behavior that they was taught at home? Some of them was. Now, a lot of us parents, you need to do better. But most of us was taught right. What is it that once we got in these streets, we forgot what we was taught? Is it the music that we listening to? Is it the friends that we hang with? Is it the environment that's shaping our minds called school? There's a pipeline to prison. Have you ever noticed that the hospitals, the schools, and the prisons all look the same? Study everything. Why do they all look the same? Because it's a tool to program your mind. It's like when a baby is born, that baby should not be born in a hospital with lights flashing down on that baby when it come out of the darkness of the mother's womb. It should be born underwater, in darkness, coming out of darkness, out of water, into darkness, into water, so it can adjust to its environment. When you shock a person, you shock them out of their environment, and now you can manipulate their mind and transform their thought pattern. It's like the movie Men in Black. Every time they flashed the light, what did it do? It erased your memory, right? So if you're a baby coming out of the mother's womb, you already got thoughts. You already got memories because it's coming through your mother. So everything that she thinks and eats is coming straight down to her womb, right into the baby. So when the baby come out of the womb and you flash the light in the baby's face and his eyes, it shocks the baby. Now the baby loses memory, its thought. That's why sometimes you can talk to a child while it's in the mother's womb and teach it And when the baby is born, that baby will start saying and doing things that you said while the baby was in the womb. This is all science, but it's the correct science we must follow. We can't just keep believing in science. We have to search the scientists, because all sciences are not righteous. You have 12 major sciences and 12 minor sciences. They all working, but some is for life and some are for death. Everything that America produces causes death. So now, black people were made here in America. Now, what are we doing? Nothing but killing. Everything that they touch, that they shape, causes death and destruction. So we are a mirror image of our oppressors. We doing things that wild animals don't do. I see animals take care of their young, take care of their females. Protect the females, protect the young. Not us. We'll watch a woman get beat, raped, robbed, whatever. We'll videotape it and keep going. Post it on our website. That's sad. That's sad. So when I look at all this going on in our society, who are we to blame? We can't keep saying the white man, because we know he's the root of the problem. But how can you root out the problem if you carrying on his job? Jesus says you can't blame the potter for being in the shape that it is. You have to blame the potter. He designed it. This cup is designed this way, but who designed it this way? So I can't blame the cup. I have to blame the person that designed it. So you can't blame black people all the time for the things that they do, and we understand that. You have to blame the white man sometimes because he is the one who shaped us. But now we are consciously awakened. We are alive. This is the resurrection. So now we're living in the information age. There's so many things and so many thoughts and so much knowledge coming to us that you can't blame anyone else but yourself, because you know better. You would sit back and say the white man came from us and we taught him everything, but you'll go right back and do what he's teaching you now, which is wickedness. You taught him righteousness and he turned around and changed it and changed the scriptures and changed religion, and now he give it back to you in a perverted form, and we carry out his job for him. So we killing each other now. I see black people in the community tricking on each other. The Bible talks about that too, how brother will start delivering up brother. Yeah, you delivering them to the damn white man, but you blame the white man. Y'all think Kanye crazy because what he's saying, but what he's saying is true. He don't know how to articulate what he's saying, so he's everywhere. He free now, so he feel he can talk about anything, and he can. And he should have been able to do that while he was rich, but he was under contract with other people that controls your lifestyle, and all of you all know it. All you celebrities know it. All you business owners know it. See, the common people don't know these things because the common man don't try to advance his lifestyle. He just go to work, come home, pay his bills. He's not trying to open up a business. He's not trying to start nothing. So the powers that be have from you. You don't know him. You don't recognize him. You call him a friend. But once you start growing and making money and get to a certain status, he'll introduce himself to you one way or another. And then he starts trying to control everything you do, what you wear, who you talk to, who you hang with, everything, what you can say in the media. Kanye done discovered that, and now he's coming out to speak out about it, like Jaguar Wright and a lot of other people. But y'all call him crazy. They not crazy. Was Martin Luther King crazy? Was Malcolm X crazy? Huh? Was Gandhi crazy? All these people was called anti-Semitic. But we study from their teachings and we learn things. Ford wrote a book on the history of the Jews, on how they was controlling the automobile industry. And then they said that Ford was anti-Semitic, and ever since then, black people haven't been buying Ford cars. See how they control us? Whoever they don't like, they tell us to attack them, and we do. like R.Kelly. Now he's about to come home. The case is changing. All these people now is back on his job. But he was a pedophile. He was a child molester. See, we so quick to turn on one another when we know what the enemy would do with all of us. He has done it, and he do not hide what he does. He do it in the public. He do it in your face because it is a public execution. It is a lynching. And what he's trying to do is program the rest of the slaves, because if you see me take out the richest black man, you better shut your mouth, because I'll do you next. See? This is how it works. This world is corrupt. And this is why Jesus said you could be in the world but not of it. Break the chains. Tell them what you're not going to do. You say you're a black guy, you're a black king, well, stand up for your kingdom. If you see your brother in trouble, you may not agree with everything he say, but you know what he's saying is true, because we all went through it and we all see the truth. So stop hiding behind these cameras. Stop hiding behind media, your celebrity status. Stop it. Let's come together, pool our resources, combine our thoughts, and come together and build a community like we did Black Wall Street, like we did in the 1943 riots. Look that up. It was almost better than Wall Street, the Black Wall Street. They destroyed that too. Every time that we start coming together, building for ourselves, they destroy us, but they say that they are our friends. Jews have always walked with us. But we have broken down the doors. They come in and control everything. So you get in trouble if you say the Jews control the media. The Jews control Hollywood. The Jews control the record industry. Do they? Research it and see if the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, everybody that's involved in running America, see how it got started. See who owned the slaves. See who controlled the boats and owned the boats that brought the slaves here. Who were the insurance companies that insured the property, which was us, that was on the boats? See, you got to look at all these things. And then if you find out the truth, you wrong for exposing it to the world. Because Satan does not want to be exposed. He's trying to keep himself hidden so he can control from the background, be the puppet master. But Farrakhan has taught us who the real Satan was. See, when he said the white man is the devil, he is a devil. But Satan makes devils. Who is Satan? And when you expose Satan, that's when he shuts you down. Satan is not to be exposed. So when you tell the world what Satan is doing and how he controls everything, then that's when they lock you up, say you a pedophile. It's always something about sex and a child, because this is what they do. So they try to blame us for the same things that they're doing. See, so I said all that to come back to Quilla. The media and the government of both of these countries, Mexico and America, are not reporting this case right. Why? What is going on with this case that you haven't arrested anyone? You're not really talking. Now, I know the FBI, how they do, because I was chased by them before. So I know that the FBI is going to get everything on you before they approach you, so they know that you have to serve time. Ain't no getting out of it unless you plea deal. In some cases, you can't even plea deal with them. But there's a reason why. See, things was not handled right because there was a young black woman. She had money that came up missing. It was not reported. She had a lot of things came up missing that wasn't reported. There's actually 2 or 3 more tapes that will come out because Dejanay was not the only one fighting her. It was a group thing. It was a group of devils. So when we look at all these things, we look at how this world hates the black man and black woman to the point where even if you get killed, they won't even investigate your murder properly. You was a black woman that didn't mean anything to them. And this is why they took their time calling an ambulance. How do you let these people get out of town and there's a dead body here? They should have went straight to the Mexican authorities and gave a statement. It should have been an investigation before they were allowed to leave the country. But by them allowing them to leave the country, see, now is a conflict in interest, because now America and Mexico is going at it. So she got killed on our land, but yeah, they were American citizens, and she is too. And then you allowed them to come back to America. So that changed a whole bunch of things. So now we have to look at everything for what it really is. Why did you do this? Why did you let them leave? Why didn't you have them come to the Mexican authorities and give statements and question them about what really went on, and did all these things before you allowed them to leave the country? These people hate us everywhere, and we're starting to hate one another to the point where we will kill one another and leave our bodies laying in the streets or in a hotel room. This is a girl that you all hung with, went to college with, and you do it like this? Imagine if it was somebody that you really hated. What would you do to him? Damn. This is sad, man. There's a lot I want to talk about. Man, y'all crazy. We have lost our minds. We have lost our minds. We hate one another. We jealous of one another. If I see that he gets something and I can't achieve it, I'ma hate on him. Instead of going to that brother and say, brother, can you teach me? Why don't we like the, black men especially, when you even traveling, you lost, you won't even ask for directions. You don't even want to Google it. You'll still be driving around to, I'm gonna find it. Because you don't like asking nobody for nothing. You think you know every damn thing and don't know nothing. Nothing. Because if you did, the black community wouldn't look the way it does. We crazy, man. We got all this knowledge, all this power in what we do. We buy gold chains and whores. Oh, man. I love you guys. I just want to say rest in peace, Quilla. I love you, sis. I love all my black sisters. I want y'all to come up to a higher level, because you are the second self of God. And black men can't do and get away with a lot of things they do and get away with without the black woman allowing it. Stand up and be the black queen that you say you are, and watch how quick the man mindset will change. Because if you tell a man, yeah, I like you a lot, but I don't want to date a drug dealer, I guarantee you he'll start changing if he really want to be with you. If you tell him you don't want to be a guy in the street gang banging, he gonna change that. He might have it for a while, tell his guys and meet him other places, but he gonna start changing if he really want to be with you. It's just life. The woman have the power, and you can control the atmosphere in our community by standing up being the black God that you really are. I love you guys. May Allah continue to bless you all. Keep your head up and on a swivel at all times, because Satan is out here and he's plotting every hour of the day. Peace.